Yo guys, and right now I will be talking about why Bitcoin is crashing all the way down here, the big levels of major support, and I will be talking about the reason we're currently breaking down. And right now we can see that Bitcoin exactly got rejected by our very strong 4-hour resistance I've talked about yesterday on the stream. And of course, with our small trade we took here, we exited our trade in profit, and right now I want to be looking for a next trading opportunity in this market. And of course guys, the market is once again back and extreme fear. Like you can see, for the basically past period in the market, we have been trading at extreme fear, and this is of course still on the larger picture a big opportunity. However, I will be right now talking in this video about where I do think that are good levels for accumulating your Bitcoins at. So without any further ado, slap up a like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive right away in towards the content. And let me start off with talking about the CME gap before going in towards the reasons why Bitcoin is right now crashing and what the targets are that I am currently looking for to accumulate large positions at. So what you can see here is that the CME gap that we formed on the market, I was really expecting that we were going to come back up here on the Sunday. However, with my expectation, of course, I had my stop loss in profit. Like you do know, if you were following me in my Telegram group and if you were following me yesterday in my live stream, we still made a decent profit from our trade. But right now, I want to be talking about what is going to be happening with Bitcoin, because we've got a very large CME gap above us, and that could be of course still a reason why Bitcoin may be potentially going to be getting dragged up again eventually. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but definitely we have got a very big CME gap above us, so that could be a very good catalyst to once again come up again. So of course, looking at the 4-hourly time frame, you can see very strong support was getting formed previously around basically the 4-hour low candle was getting formed, and yesterday on my stream I told everyone about we are retesting it right now, and if we're not breaking above it, things could start to get very nasty. And like you can see, things did start to become very nasty. But what are the levels we should be looking for right now? So right away, enabling the 4-hourly RSI, you can see that we're once again entering oversold territory. And for the 4-hourly time frame, we're not seeing anything of a divergence currently getting formed, and we can't also really see a significant level of support getting found over here. So let me go a little bit in towards a larger time frame. And looking at the larger time frame, the 12-hour time frame for instance, we do know we have been talking about this downward sloping resistance line from the higher side. We've been talking about this upward sloping support line over here. We broke down off this trend, and right now we saw that continuation getting formed towards the downside, right? So since this was getting formed here, I right now want to be saying, okay, what are the price targets we could be looking at? Yeah, we could be taking a price action or price target from this symmetrical triangle. However, I would rather like to be approaching it from a Fibonacci perspective. So let me set up a Fibonacci from the swing low to swing high here. And you can clearly see, if I'm setting up this Fibonacci over here, that probably the lowest point that Bitcoin is going to go towards, the 1.618 retracement level, is going to be the 23.5k. Do we necessarily have to touch it? No. But do I think we're going to find very strong support on that level? Yes, I definitely do think so. So yeah, I definitely will be keep on my eyes on this level. Of course, we do got as well the 200 weekly moving average. Are we going to touch it? It's going to be the big question. That one is a little bit below it, and currently, yeah, we're not that far away from it anymore. Another 11% drop, and we're already touching the 200 weekly moving average. And probably that's going to be a level that we're just about not going to touch, because so many people are anticipating this anticipating this level. I personally think we're just not going to touch it before once again spiking back up here. But however, I do think there's going to be a lot of cash that has been waiting on the sidelines going to enter the market as soon as we do touch that 200 weekly moving average. So I personally think that the best position to open a new long at is going to be 23.5k. So yeah, that is of course a pretty interesting level to look at. You can see also another rejection from the EMA ribbon. Also, if I'm opening more my RSI here, you can see we are right now starting to be forming somewhat of a momentum divergence right here. And let me remove these drawings right now, sorry, these indicators right now, because what we can clearly see here, and like I told you yesterday as well, this is a bullish divergence, but it is not confirmed yet here. But we're definitely having one in the creation right now. We are forming that lower low here on the market, and we are forming a higher low here on the RSI. And this is of course not only on the 12-hour time frame, because if we're looking at the daily time frame, you can see the same thing is playing out right now here, right? So we're forming not only on the RSI, but also on the MACD right now, higher lows in terms of our moving averages over here, higher lows in terms of our indicators over here, but the price action still forming a lower low. So this is of course going to be a positive catalyst in the market if we are only going to confirm the bullish divergence. And you're maybe asking me right now, how do we confirm a bullish divergence? If we're going to see, let's say, this candle or the next one flipping into the green, so we have to see the next green candle getting confirmed here, that is going to be the confirmation. And also that bounce on the RSI, that is going to be the confirmation for a bullish divergence. So once, of course, the confirmation does happen, I will be, of course, notify everyone out there on the channel. But that is going to be a huge signal and opportunity for, of course, a potential massive reversal. However, it is not confirmed yet here, but definitely a thing to look out for right now here, because daily divergence, especially from oversold territory, are extremely strong, like I warned you about. And maybe it doesn't seem that bright right now here. If we are going to confirm that bullish divergence, it is going to be very nice. But once again, it is not confirmed yet. But what are the levels we should be looking at right now here for massive accumulation for Bitcoin? Because if we're going to look at this market, yeah, basically we already dropped, and I talked about this level yesterday in my video. We dropped below this horizontal level over here. Extremely bearish development, of course. And right now we want to be talking about the next level of major support. And of course, if we want to be looking for the next level of major support, we want to be looking all the way back here in basically the end of 2020. And you can clearly see major resistance getting found over here, major resistance getting found over here. I basically extended these levels. I personally think that these are the levels that are going to be providing very good significance in the market. And like you can see last time around, with that big wick here in the market, we found very strong bounces from that level basically. So are we going to be seeing the same once again here for Bitcoin? Potentially, it could be happening. However, I still think that every buy we are making, at least that I am making here, below 30,000 US dollars, is still a very cheap Bitcoin I am accumulating. So I will definitely benefit from the lower prices we're currently trading on. And I will be opening new positions, like I told you, on the 23.5k, but also in towards the 24,000 US dollars. And maybe I could even already start to use, of course, the dollar cost average strategy from here on as well. So big level of support we are going to be aiming for is going to be the 23.5k here. And what is then also the reason why is Bitcoin falling right now? Why are we seeing this massive plunge down here? And we have seen that the total market capitalization of the market has been dropping below the 1 trillion US dollar mark here. And like you can see here, we are once again back above the 1 trillion, but we have been trading below it for a very short while here. What is the reason for Bitcoin trading below the 1 trillion market capitalization? And it is a very simple reason. It's once again the correlation between the S&P 500. The S&P 500 on the opening, of course, dropped even furthermore. On the opening, it dropped around 2.4%, 2.2%, and I'm saying opening, but I should say pre-market, because we dropped 2.2% in the pre-market. Like I told you yesterday in the stream as well, there was more downside to come for the S&P 500, but Bitcoin is right now creating a massive overreaction. The S&P drops 2%, Bitcoin drops once again another 4.5% towards the downside. Right now, it is pretty terrible to say, at least from here on. So yeah, that is of course a very bearish development. At the same time, we can see that we're losing weekly support here on the falling wedge here. Not a good development to see here. And also, yeah, we are basically losing this very important level of support right here, right? We've been talking about this weekly level of support. We're trading below it right now here. And what I want to really be talking about is maybe that monthly level of support, right? So if I'm going to go to the monthly time frame, I'm setting it up on logarithmic time scale. You want to be seeing still a positive ending of this month here, because if we're not going to see a positive ending of this month, and of course, guys, right now we've still got another 17 days, right? We could be, of course, in bigger problems for our longer term trend, right? So you can see over here, bounce from it. Over here as well, we trade significantly below it, and we're doing it right now as well. So are we still going to create that wick on the lower side? It's going to be crucial right now in this case. So it's going to be very important to see where Bitcoin is going to close its monthly candle here in 17 days from now on. But if we're going to close below it, if we're going to close below this this basically 7-year trend we've been trading in, it's going to be definitely very bad for Bitcoin. So take this in consideration. At the same time, guys, I want to be talking about the negative funding rates. You can see that there is a massive amount of shorting money getting used in this market to, of course, drag the market down here. And that is why basically everything you're longing right now, you're going to get paid for. So that is interesting to see here. Everyone in the market is currently opening shorts because shorting is so freaking easy right now. You can see a lot of altcoins are in massive negative funding rates. And this is, of course, also once again providing a good opportunity. But mainly for me, I've been buying a lot in towards my spot positions. And I'm going to start once again, like I told you yesterday as well, about open and build up these leverage long positions for a swing trade, because on 25,000 US dollars, I'm definitely worth to take the risk to dollar cost average in towards my swing trade positions. So guys, this was it basically for today's update video. If you did enjoy it, smash up the like button, and hopefully guys, I can check you guys on the next one, and maybe later today I will be once again jump live with a live stream where we're going to take some minor trades on the market. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.